Hi, Gemini. This is your March 2022 reading. So happy to have you join me tonight. So we're going to move this reading quite quick. I'm going to start with the Gilded Royale Tarot, and we're going to clarify with the Light Seers and the Lenormand deck and give you an Oracle card. We're going to use a 4-card spread to start, one for each week of the month, and then we'll clarify each of those to hopefully give you a nice extended look for your month. Hope everybody's doing good out there. All right, Gemini, you know what to do. If you want a personal reading, click the link in the description box. Gemini for March 2022. Gemini for March 2022. Let's cut it up. Gemini. All right, here we go, Gemini. Your first card out. 4 of Swords. Okay, taking a rest, recovering from something. 6 of Swords. I like that. Someone's been in recovery from something, taking a breather, and they are definitely feeling better and moving forward. King of Wands. Look at that. Moving forward to the King of Wands in 3rd week. And then you got the 2 of Wands. Decisions to make. Okay. Yes, 2 of Swords. More decisions to make. All right, Gemini. Let's see what this is all about. What or who has been recovering, taking a rest. You know, we all need that sometimes. Things can get real crazy, especially with as much turmoil that's going on in the world, stressors and all. So let's take a look. One more shuffle here. We'll cut it up and see if we can't pull you. Nice clarifiers for the first week of March here. All right, let's give it a cut. Pull those clarifying cards. Here we go, Gemini. Why is the 4 of Swords here for you? Spirit, can you tell me about the 4 of Swords for Gemini? Why is it here? What do they need this rest, this break from? Sort of this respite. Okay. And I'm just going to flip that around. That is the High Priestess. Oops. And she did come out in the reverse. All right. No, she didn't. She came out upright because my whole deck, look, the whole deck is upright. So I am going to flip that girl around there. I was going to say, I don't know that I have any reversals in this deck. So, all right, High Priestess, taking some time, using your intuition, thinking things over, right? Let's look at the 6 of Swords for Gemini for week 2. Why do we have the 6 of Swords here? You could be working with a Pisces there with that High Priestess Gemini. Don't have to be, though. Okay. 6 of Cups. Somebody you know. Oh, Gemini. Oh, fond memories, right? Loyalty. You can see the dog there. Somebody that you've known quite a while that you feel quite close to, Gemini. So who is this person that has been taking a break, using their intuition, kind of laying low, who is now feeling like, okay, I can move forward. I think I know the path. And honestly, what's directing me is really fond memories, nostalgic memories of somebody that I knew. Could that be the King of Wands? Gemini, let's look at the King of Wands. Who is the King of Wands here for Gemini? King of Wands. Are we trying to rekindle a friendship here? A relationship, a connection after taking a break? The Wheel. It is divine timing. 9 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so this King of Wands, I think, has definitely had his turn, right? His turn on whatever cycle they've been in. And I think you have too, Gemini. And now the Wheel is telling you that this is a fortuitous moment. It's one of those things where if you've ever been to a casino, you know, and I'm not encouraging gambling, I'm just saying if you've ever seen the roulette wheel, right? And, you know, as that sucker spins or the Wheel of Fortune spins, it typically is going to land on something good now. It don't have to be $1 million or anything like that, but it certainly is an opportunity, right, for things to now move in the right direction versus in the wrong direction. So I love to see that. So why is the 2 of Wands here? What's the choice? What's the path that someone is taking here? They're staring down these two pillars with the buck right in the middle, right? That's your buck, Gemini, right there. Are you thinking to go towards that buck? Let's see. Or is that buck looking at you, waiting on you there, saying, you're going to come this way? All right, let's take a look. Why is the Two of Wands here for Gemini, Spirit? Can I get a card for the Two of Wands, please? Can I get a message for the Two of Wands? Why is the Two of Wands here? Two of Wands. Two of Wands. Oh, give me one for the Two of Wands. Oh, that's 900. No, I just need one for the Two of Wands. Okay. Six of Pentacles. Okay, so equal give and take, right? So if you are moving towards someone and they're perhaps considering a reconnection with you, it's looking like there's going to have to be some equal give and take here. One person is not going to want to feel breadcrumbed, right? Or like they are getting the scraps. So I just feel like as long as both parties understand that it's going to take equal effort to make this happen, not more from one versus the other, both, right? Together. Let's look at this Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Why is the Two of Swords here for Gemini? Two of Swords, please, for Gemini. And that Six of Pentacles is, you know, it's tangible in nature. It could speak to material. It could speak to money. It could also speak to putting in time and effort, the work. Pentacle is tangible stuff. So that includes, you know, people think sometimes that communication isn't tangible. Well, it certainly is if you're texting, right, or writing letters. It takes work to do that. Three of Cups. It is a reunion. So bottom of the deck, there's the Ten of Swords. So I think at some point in the past, somebody felt betrayed or backstabbed, right? And the other person might be reconsidering that now and saying, okay, do you think that we could come back together again? So let's use some Lenormands here on this and see if we can't get a little more information. Can you help us, Spirit, with the Four of Swords and the High Priestess in week one? Why Four of Swords and High Priestess for Gemini? Four of Swords and High Priestess. What is the recovery period, the time out, using the intuition, thinking things over carefully and using their gut instincts about timing, really? Is this the right time, right, to come out of sort of that hibernation? And you know, in that Four of Swords, that person has had three swords or does have three swords, like sort of beating down on them. There it is, tick tock, it's time. So I do think it's time, right, for the reach out to happen, for the communication to happen with this person, Gemini. Let's take a look at the Six of Swords and the Six of Cups. Tell me about the Six of Swords and Six of Cups with Gemini. Is it the right time to reconnect? Six of Swords, Six of Cups. Tell me about the Six of Swords and Six of Cups. Why is the Six of Swords and Six of Cups here? This longtime person that you seem to have a connection with or have known, but perhaps had a falling out with. Oh yeah, there's the Death card, the coffin. And then there at the bottom of the deck is that sweet communication. Somebody's feeling like it's time to move past this. They want to transition out of an ending that happened here. This is clear as day. And they're feeling like it's a good time to do that. Like now is the time to do that. This King of Wands now, this could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be, but the embodiment of this king is a passionate go-getter, right? So this is the guy that can cheer on a whole crowd in a stadium and get them up and moving towards whatever endeavor they want them to go after. So he's very vivacious, and you know, it doesn't have to be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, but maybe that's somebody that kind of rings true for you, or somebody that takes on those personalities. Spirit, can you tell us about this King of Wands and the Wheel, this divine timing? You know, what happened here? Can we wrap up this cycle and reconnect? Is it a thing that this person is interested in? So here there is the Tower, and the Tower is good in this deck. However, the Fox is at the bottom, right? The Fox at the bottom of the deck, and that's sneaky now. Sneaky, and there's the dice as well. So I'm just going to say there might have been, Gemini, a circumstance where this King of Wands in the past, Six of Cups is there, this relationship between the two of you is there. In the past, this individual may be working on their foundation right now. And it may be something that either they feel like it's time that they just go and do on their own with that Fox there. They're very cunning, right? Very crafty. They may have been involved, as a matter of fact, in something that had something to do with foundation, like homes, even dealings with like selling homes, buying homes, property, land. And they may feel like that's where their wheel of fortune is taking them now. And they are not interested in perhaps telling anyone about that right now, or even what they're up to. So I just at face value, it appears as though this King of Wands has decided to perhaps roll the dice, right, in that direction. That's like where they want to go. Or at least take a gamble. Now, it could also be with the Six of Cups that they did this in the past. And that is what the culmination of the Ten of Swords resulted in, was taking risks, right, on the sly. And that perhaps was what resulted in this breakdown between the two of you, okay? So let's look at the Six of Pentacles. What's going on with the Six of Pentacles? And the Two of Wands, the equal give and take here. Did somebody feel that in the past there was a dealing or something happened, perhaps with the selling, buying, trading of property, where in order for the two of you to come together, there needs to be a clear division of that, right? Let's talk about this Six of Pentacles and Two of Wands. What is the Two of Wands, please, for Gemini, and the Six of Pentacles? Okay, you have the Ship. So somebody at a distance, and the Well, they're putting in hard work. So the well is very deep. There is, plenty of water down there, but you don't just like dip your cup in and get some. You have to get it. You got to drop that bucket. You got to dig deep and go after it. So I feel like it's going to take work, right? I do believe that this person is at a distance currently, or that they may even have to travel, right? This King of Wands, he may have moved, seeking perhaps reciprocity here, some sort of a rebalancing of their assets, of their circumstances, if they've gone through this Ten of Swords situation. Whereas I feel like you, Gemini, are feeling like, can we, recover or rekindle with this Three of Cups? Can we celebrate together? Can we rejoice in this now, with the Two of Swords? Let's take a look at that Three of Cups. Why is the Three of Cups here for Gemini? Can you tell me about the Three of Cups for Gemini? Three of Cups, please, for Gemini. You might have to, Gemini, give this person a little bit of time if they feel like they need to first get themselves back on solid ground. Gemini, tell me about the Three of Cups for Gemini with the Two of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune is also one of timing, and so is that clock. Tick-tock goes the clock, right? And Gemini, you might be even encouraging this person as a friend in that Six of Cups, and the Six of Swords. And it's the dice. Take the risk, take the gamble. And there is the magnifying glass. Somebody's looking, right? Looking at the details, the fine print here. So, yeah, Gemini, I see a couple circumstances for the month of March. I see in week one that you or someone else, right, perhaps as King of Wands, is in a recovery period, right? They're trying literally to go within and use their intuition about the next smart move to take here with this circumstance, and they don't believe they have a lot of time. Like that clock is in this deck an indicator of soon, it's coming, right? Tick tock goes the clock. You don't have forever to make this decision. So beginning of March kind of starts that way for you or this person. Now they are moving forward with that Six of Swords. They've decided to get in that boat. And who are they getting in the boat with? Or are they getting in the boat with you is the question, because the Six of Cups indicates something that they had very fond connections with or memories of in the past, right? Is what's between y'all in this circumstance. With the Death card, that's transformation. Yes, it's an ending of something that happened. And what was it? It was the Ten of Swords. It was a horrible, horrible. Someone felt like, you can see they're in the desert there. They're all alone and they've just been left out, hung out to dry, basically, to walk it alone. Now, where they are, they're feeling more in their element, or you are Gemini as the King of Wands, much more vivacious. You've got your spirit back, or they do. The wheel again seems to be turning back in their favor. They're looking for stability now with that tower. They want their foundation back. They want their sense of their feet solid on the ground again. And so with that in mind, they are definitely taking a decision with the Two of Wands. And that decision, right, is to rebalance perhaps their finances, their bank account with the Six of Pentacles. But that is an indication, right, that if you are planning on reconnecting with them, if there was a circumstance between you or them, that you or them is going to want equal give and take here, equal fair share of responsibilities, of money, of income, what they put out, they get back enough, or what they feel to be enough. So with the Ship here, it's another 10 card, right? They feel like they've got to make this move in order to put an end to feeling so unstable, so stabbed in the back. They're taking this gamble, right? Now, the Three of Cups is here because this could perhaps be a collaborative effort with you and them. There's three people in the mix here. It could be a joint venture that includes people from their past, or you, people from your past that you can trust, friends, and getting reconnected with them so that everybody's sort of like, the backbone of what makes you feel like you've got people you can lean on, people that you can go to, that you can relax with and start to feel light again about the day, even if things have been difficult. So that's what I'm seeing here, Gemini. What I want to do now is get you a card from Saints and Angels. It's by Doreen Virtue, and this is going to be an oracle card to help work with these energies for the month, perhaps give you a little guidance. Just use these however it works for you. I like the positivity around the movement in this spread. I do see some trepidation there at the beginning. It's like, oh, holy moly, that Ten of Swords really knocked the wind, just put the sails right out of somebody. But their gut is telling them now with that High Priestess that now is the time, right? Now is the time. So let's see what we got here. Angels. Okay. Love. And at the bottom of the deck, stress management. No kidding. So I do see love in this picture. I'm just going to read that card for you, Gemini. I know it probably sounds like, well, that speaks for itself. But sometimes, you can glean additional messages based on the writing. God is love and God is everywhere. Therefore, divine care is surrounding, healing, and supporting the situation. Yes. The answer to your question is quite simply love. That's because it's all that exists in truth. By focusing upon God and this caring, you'll find the answers, solutions, and results you're seeking. It appears that you've been struggling to do things on your own. Yeah. This card is a reminder for you to call upon God for help with everything. Heaven's infinite wisdom has miraculous answers and solutions for you. Don't worry about how your prayer will be answered. Instead, have faith that God's will is for you and your loved ones to be at peace. Your life purpose involves your being a role model of divine love. By meditating upon God before you do anything, you're a reflection of this shining light, which is the best way for you to be a spiritual teacher by living as an example. Feel God's powerful love in your heart right now and know that this is the answer that you seek. I just find these two cards to be perfect for this reading. I do see love here, especially with that Six of Cups. And somebody has been through something horrible. They certainly have been under a lot of stress, right? And they seem to have a heavy weight in front of them, but they're working on it now. They are definitely taking action, which is fantastic. So Gemini, thank you so much for coming. And I'll see you again this week. Be sure on the way out, hit the like, subscribe, and share buttons, please. It so helps support my channel. And I'll see you next week.